Hello and welcome back to today's morning report chart appraisals for Friday the 8th of August with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Hantech Markets. Going to look at dollar yen now, and anyone trading dollar yen over the past few months will know how difficult it is, because you get any real sign of a trend starts to then correct back, and it's happened on numerous occasions, and you've got this long ranging period over the past few months that means that every time you get towards the upper band of that range, it gives a selling opportunity, and every time you get towards the lower band, it gives you a buying opportunity. Now, certainly the strong run higher that we saw has massively corrected and continues to fall away to the downside. Does this mean that we're going to be giving a buying opportunity at some stage? Well, again, it looks probable, to be honest, but it's very difficult to say exactly what's going to happen immediately, because I think dollar yen is now being driven, certainly in the near term, by safe haven flows, and that's currently coming on news flow out of, certainly the announcement by President Obama that the US are going to bomb northern Iraq. Has created the latest drive towards safe haven assets. So, is this? It just means that it's very difficult, I think, to play dollar yen near term. I think if you're going to play it near term, you've got to go to the downside, because that is obviously how the momentum is moving very near term. If you look at the hourly chart, you're certainly falling away. You're actually accelerating away as well. So I think back down towards the bottom of that band, which comes in broadly, and I say broadly, between 101 big figure and 101.30, which 101.30 has basically been where the closes have all happened over the past few months on this chart. Now, I think therefore anything back towards 101.30, you could start to think about possible buying opportunities. But in the near term, I think that, as I said, the pressure is to the downside, and it is being driven by news flow. But in terms of trading dollar yen, the only way you can trade it, I think, at the moment is by playing the range, playing the extremes of the range. So actually selling now is quite a risky play, because you're pretty much not too far away from the middle of the range again, although you are just slightly below it, and you are still falling, so perhaps there is scope for a very short-term selling opportunity, but still you would argue that it is quite a difficult one to play at the moment. Anyway, in terms of levels, you'd be looking at 101.30 is a historic support level. As I've just said, 101.80 didn't really do a great deal. He's sharply below there, and actually hit a low of 101.49 earlier just today. So in terms of the upside, you'd say 102 is still a big pivot level, I think, on dollar yen, and that might well be used as a selling opportunity if you saw a small bounce today. 102 big figure perhaps, but I think still it's a very risky play. Anyway, I wish you good luck in your trading on dollar yen, and I will speak to you later. Thank you.